around the Department of Defense this week. This is your DoD Weekly News Recap.
I'm Navy Petty Officer First Class Jen LeBron, and this is your DoD News Weekly Recap. Defense Secretary Dr. Mark T. Esper and NATO Secretary General Jan Stoltenberg spoke at the NATO Defense Ministerial Conference at the Alliance's headquarters in Brussels, October 24th. Esper just completed visits through the Middle East, making stops in Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, and Iraq. He also plans to speak with NATO partners about Syria.
I think we need to sit down and discuss how we recalibrate the Defeat ISIS mission so that we ensure the enduring defeat of ISIS.
The Secretary visited U.S. troops at Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia this week. He took the time to talk to some soldiers from the Patriot missile unit stationed there. The Secretary spoke with reporters about the importance of burden sharing from allies and partners.
Whether it's host nation support in Japan, whether it's increased GDP from our European allies, the key is to help share the burden. And in this case, the Saudis have agreed to help underwrite the operation and what we're doing here.
He also told reporters there are 3 reasons U.S. troops are in Saudi Arabia.
1 is help defend our allies. 2nd, deter Iran so we don't have increasingly bad behavior. And 3rd, defend the international rules-based order. The fact that the Saudis are willing to underwrite that is something that we expect of all of our partners and allies, whether it's Asia or Europe, is to help share the cost, share the burden of either housing, hosting our troops on their land, or supporting them in deployments, whatever the case may be.
Earlier this week, Esper made his first visit as Secretary of Defense to Afghanistan to meet with the Afghan president and other government officials. During a news conference, the Secretary told reporters that progress is being made toward a common goal to ensure the U.S. and allies never again face terrorist attacks from Afghanistan. Esper said the U.S. remains fully committed to helping Afghans create a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Afghanistan.
A negotiated political settlement among Afghans is the best path to achieving this outcome. Until that is accomplished, we will continue to pursue an aggressive military campaign against the Taliban and terrorist groups that continue to conduct violence against the people of Afghanistan.
The Secretary said the withdrawal of forces will be conditions-based, but is confident that the number can go down to 8,600 without affecting operations. The U.S. won its first medal at the 2019 CISM Games in Wuhan, China. Army Staff Sergeant Max Nowry won the bronze medal after 3 separate matches for the 57-kilogram freestyle competition against wrestlers from all over the world. More than 100 nations meet for a competition that promotes peace, cooperation, and friendship through sports in the international community.
I think sport brings a lot of peace. You got countries like Iran and USA and Russia and China all working together to bring sports, together. So I think sports is a big thing with bringing people together.
The U.S. has about 250 military athletes and staff participating in 17 different sports. Nowry will now begin training for the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, Japan. Exercises Global Thunder and Vigilant Shield 20 got underway this week. They're providing integrated training opportunities for U.S. Strategic Command, North American Aerospace Defense Command, and U.S. Northern Command. STRATCOM leads Global Thunder, an annual command and control exercise. It employs global operations with other combatant commands, services, and U.S. government agencies and allies. The goal is to deter, detect, and if necessary, defeat strategic attacks against the United States and its allies. NORAD and NORTHCOM lead Vigilant Shield, an annual Homeland Defense exercise that focuses on homeland from defense and tests the readiness of a variety of national security contingencies. That's your DoD News Weekly Recap. I'm Navy Petty Officer First Class Jen LeBron. You can find more stories about your military at defense.gov and by using #KnowYourMil.